And hello. We are taking on Haven today. This has been one of my most recent, or one of my favorite recent indie games from the last few years, or I guess the last 5 years, came out 2020. But it has been just the atmosphere, the music, the story just really hit all the marks right. So I wanted to go ahead and go through it again. We got this live streaming here on Twitch at the beginning of Pride Month, while we got you and Kay just chilling out in their little home, and we're going to be going through and just having a good time while we follow along this story and let them do their thing. And now I do want to try and see if I can pull a full completion, if I can go ahead and cleanse all the islands and all that good stuff.
The day before.
No. Yesterday it was baked apple dew with apple dews, and the day before it was fried apple dews.
With apple dews. I remember now.
Sorry, I'm doing what I can to switch up our meals. But in my defense, we have a pretty limited set of ingredients.
Let's see. Hey, I wasn't complaining.
Hey, I wasn't complaining. I'm glad that you're doing the cooking. Otherwise, I'd be eating, I guess, apple juice.
Oh, did you have a chance to look at the engine?
Yeah, it does seem like it took some damage upon landing, but I should be able to fix that real quick.
All right, so we've landed on this random planet out in the middle of nowhere. Oh,
I also
have some good news. How about
What's
that?
that?
I love you.
Oh, okay. That is sweet. That is just kind of cute right there.
Oh, with the lights off. Works for me.
No, I didn't do that. We must
didn't
have
do
run
that.
out of flow.
Weren't you supposed to charge up the nest today?
Excuse me if I was working on the engine. I can't do everything.
No worries.
That's
I'll go
absolutely
get some more
fair.
outside. If I'm lucky, I'll stumble upon something to spice up the apple juice.
I'll come with you.
All right, tutorial stage, so we can get to see what all is going on. All right. So the down button switches our characters. We got Kay up there. Go ahead and get a little walk. And then ZR to glide. Whee! Oh, hold on. Back up. Zip. And U-turn, zip.
Over there, a flow thread.
Oh yeah. All right, now these threads are going to be a little important, although in my experience, you tend to go through enough of them without having to really grind them. The game's really good about pacing it so that you don't have to grind your you don't have to grind anything. There we go. There's the flow thread.
Whoops. Try again. Yes! Just like that.
How many more do you think we need?
I don't know. 3? Maybe 4?
Now you can run
Sorry,
out of
birds.
extra
We didn't
flow.
see you.
Have you ever seen such a thing?
Ooh.
No, never. Must be an endemic species. And I know it wasn't here yesterday.
Now
I
that's the
mean,
weird thing.
24
They've been
hours
here,
ago.
they didn't just now land on this planet. They've been here a little bit already.
Go ahead. Taste it.
Why should I be the one to test it?
Your body mass is higher, so you have better resistance to poison. And also, you saw them first. I wouldn't dream of stealing the discovery from you. Think about it. You'll be the first person in the universe to ingest these berries.
Ha!
If you won't do it for us, please do it for science, Kay.
Okay, for science.
For science.
Is it that bad?
No. Oh, no. It's just very peppery.
Let me taste. Oh yeah, these are good actually. You really have an infant's palate. Off we
Ha.
go. Let's pick these.
Now, I don't know
I'm
about
not
you
sure
guys.
these
I
will go
like me
great
some
with
spicy
apple
food.
juice.
I'm definitely on. I'm
Where there's
on
a
Yu's
will,
side for
there's
this
a
one.
way.
You know what doesn't go great with apple dews? Apple dews.
Ha. All right, so we get some rattle pepper. Oh, wait. Nope, that one's already been picked.
Good thing there are plenty of flow threads around here.
Drift. Drift for those sharp
Do you really
turns.
think drifting is that useful?
It's crucial. It allows you to change direction without having to stop all the time.
Do I do that?
We all do it.
Oh, more rattle peppers. Alright, I think I still need at least one more flow thread. Oh, wait. There we go.
One or two more threads, and we'll be all set.
There, and there we go.
All right, I'm all charged up.
Me too. We can go when you're ready.
Alright, the nest is up there on the hilltop. Nice high vantage point. Good for, good landing spot, I think. Alright, so that takes care of the little opening there while we go ahead and get our hands on a little bit of flow, a little bit of ingredients. Not enough to actually make anything with the rattle peppers, I don't think. But that'll be okay. We'll find more rattle peppers as we go on.
All good. This should last us a few days.
In
Now
the
it's our turn
meantime,
to fill up.
our ship is at least charged
I'm
up.
hungry.
Oh, do I have enough stuff to cook? Oh, let's see. Okay, I don't have enough rattle peppers, but I do have enough apple dews. So let's go ahead and eat some roasted apple dews. Go ahead and cook that up. And yeah, we'll just go ahead and eat right away.
Done. Roasted apple dews with apple dews.
And every time we get
I
a new
can't
dish,
tell if you're
like with
actually
all the
excited
cooking
about
combinations,
this,
we get another
or if you
cutscene.
just enjoy seeing me suffer.
They really do focus on the relationship in this game. I love it.
How long do you think this is gonna last?
The flow? Well, if we keep our consumption in check, I think a few days.
No.
Even then, like,
I
we
meant
could
us.
easily get it more
Us
flow. Oh,
here. How long until they come get
you
us?
meant a little more
Ah,
existentially.
Do we have
Okay.
to talk about this?
We're gonna need to at some point.
We are going to need to at some point.
Especially if we're gonna,
We need to be prepared. We need
let
a
the
plan.
audience know what the heck is
I'm
going on here.
planning on finishing my plate without hearing about the apiary. Is that okay?
Okay. Okay.
And FYI, you are the one that ruined the mood, not me.
Oh, really? Come on, I did not ruin the mood. Well, okay. What about, let's see, we got little chat over here.
If you say so.
No? No? Okay. It's our health, where our health is good. We'll just go ahead and take a nap.
All right, let's talk about it. Fine.
I was just gonna ask if you could switch off the light.
Oh,
Oh.
You've been mulling it over this whole time?
of course I've been mulling it over this
Ha.
whole time.
So, of course, yeah,
Thank
we're a
you
little
for
nervous
adding
about everything
one
going
more
on.
thing to my mind.
Hold on. Are you telling me you hadn't thought about it before?
You know what? No, I
I
hadn't,
hadn't thought about it.
I'm trying not to think about the apiary. Enjoy what we have here. even if it isn't much.
So whatever the apiary
Do you
is,
really
we
think that they
have
can come get us
run away
here?
from it.
If we can take the flow bridge here,
You know, the
then
whole
so can
romantic
they.
getaway, run away
There's
from the
no
home
way they
together,
can know where we
elope,
are.
whatever.
Is there? I cut off the autonav, the astrolock. Even the landing was all manual.
Huh.
I'm just saying, let's prepare for the worst.
Ooh, let's see. At worst, I kill them.
At worst?
All right,
I
that's the
killed them.
confident answer. I like that
Whoa,
one.
You.
Whoa.
What? If that's what it takes not to go back, I'll do it. No problem. Kill them, steal their ship. By the time they send more guys, we'll be far away.
You're seriously not considering.
Maybe not.
Oh,
Maybe I am.
absolutely considering.
At worst, we'll know.
You're scaring me.
Oh, come on. You're totally safe.
I mean, look at those
You're my
eyes.
teddy bear.
Those, like, her
I'm not
eyes are
sure
just
how I should take
that
this.
stark crimson red.
Well,
You know
take
that
me
if
in
you
your
piss
arms
her
for a
off, you're
start.
done. Aww. And you know, I get the vibe that their relationship hasn't been all that long. But for however long it's been, they went ahead with this plan to run away from their homeland or their homeworld
You aren't
with some
dressed
pretty
yet?
drastic
I
certainty.
put on my pajamas.
I mean, to get out.
Well, see, I was just wondering, do we have to get out?
Do we have
Can't
to
we
go?
just hang in the nest for once? Lounge around, read a book, watch a movie?
We don't
We don't have movies.
movies.
Now that
Right,
seems
sure,
like a
but
misplay. They left their
you know what I
home
mean.
world without movies. I mean, they got, I guess they got some books here. She's got a whole shelf there, probably of her favorites, but that's probably going to run out because we're clearly not in any kind of civilized area. Oh, come on. The weather's great.
Come on, the weather's great.
But the weather is always great.
For now, who knows? Tomorrow could be the beginning of the long winter months.
Huh.
Could last for years.
That would be a delight.
One more reason to stock up on apple juice.
You know, always being right is not necessarily a good quality. On the contrary, many people find it very unappealing.
You?
Not sure.
Verdict's still out on that one. Or jury's still out. No. Let's see. Yeah, we shouldn't need like extra food or anything when we go out. We'll just go ahead and deal with whatever's going on out there. Take it as it comes while we head on out. Maybe gather up if there's some more rattle peppers, we got to get those.
Do you remember where the apple juice were?
Could we try and pick something else for a change? That was the wrong way.
Oh, there we go. There's the sparkling.
Is it
Oh,
me or is the ground shaking?
oh no! I was
It's
going for the
shaking.
fruit. What's
It's
going
shaking
on?
a lot.
Why is the ground shaking? Anybody want to fill me in on that shit? I would say the loading time does have a little bit, like there's a fair chunk to the loading. But at least the loading screens, like they give you a little bit of flavor with the couple in the loading screens. Well, that doesn't look good. Why is our little floating island being torn asunder? No. No, 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 no. Well, that sucks.
Is it over?
Seems like it. Anything broken?
No, no, I don't think so. Well, except...
Oh, it's not all lost.
It's not all lost.
Well, it is. A bit.
Look, we can always search the islet, try and find a way to get to the other side.
Such as.
I don't know. A rope. A jetpack. Spring-loaded shoes. Anything.
And if we don't find it?
If we don't find... I don't know. That's why we'll have to find something.
Okay.
I mean, we've clearly been on this single little islet for a little while now. Okay, I do see a little thing over there. I just want to make sure that I'm not missing, like, any extra plants. Oh. I can, line myself up here. There we go. I would like to at least just follow this flow thread on my way up here.
This is a pretty one.
I think
I found something.
Call me crazy, but this looks like a Bluton.
Yup, it looks like a flow bridge. Kind of like the one we took to get here. But smaller?
Oh, balding
Is
blue.
that possible?
This is pretty sweet.
Why not? We still don't really know
Why
how
wouldn't
the
it be
flow
possible?
bridges
I mean,
work in
it's right here.
space. But if the phenomenon can happen on a macro scale, then why not on this one? If there can be flow between two planets, why not two bits of a planet?
Okay. If this really is a flow bridge, I'm not sure what we're waiting for.
What?
Flow bridges are linking one place to another, right? So this one definitely leads someplace.
Wait,
Yeah, it
you
does.
want to just get on there without knowing where it goes?
It goes elsewhere. I think that's as good a start as any.
All right. That's fair. Let's go ahead and zoom, zoom, zoom. See, now they don't have movies. They didn't bring any movies to on the nest
Do we
with
have
them,
everyone?
but
Okay?
they do have like the character art of them just sitting,
Then we're
chilling,
good.
watching a movie. That is adorable.
Looks like we're on another islet.
Yeah. The bridge seems to be a link between the islets. If there are any others like this, we may be able to get back to the nest.
Okay. Can we get back to the nest somehow? Oh, rattle peppers.
Make sure they don't get squished.
Ooh, more rattle peppers.
You think that's impressive? We can fly too.
Okay, okay. On top of that, oh, not that one. My status is fine. Oh, I don't have, that's right, I don't have the map yet.
Do you see what I'm seeing?
Oh,
A big
ugly lizard?
No, the mushrooms on its back. Looks like a type of Hygrocybe rubescens.
Ah. Is that good
Is that
news?
good news?
Like, can we eat it?
Oof, not at all. Unless you're looking for a quick way to unload your kidneys. But
You know,
don't you find
sometimes
that
it's
symbiosis
it's probably
amazing?
good to get a little cleanse
The
once in a
movements
while.
of the lizard are helping spread the spores. As far as what the lizard is gaining, I'll have to study that closer.
Maybe it has
Maybe
bad
it has
hygiene.
bad hygiene. Maybe what you call symbiosis is just a fungal infection.
That's
I mean,
a possibility. We'd have to
maybe.
get a sample to...
Stop. Touch one of those mushrooms and you won't touch me again.
Ha!
Ever.
Touch a mushroom and you won't touch me. Hey, oh, you know what? That's actually cute. Look at that. You can pet the animals. You can pet the creatures in this game. That is adorable. Oh.
Follow me.
I got a big one.
And there's more. These lizards are all over the place. Alright, yeah, I can't go further up that thing. But I can. Oh, wait. Yep, I thought I saw a rattle pepper hanging around there. Wanted to get my hands on that shit. So we can make some cooking. Okay.
Seems like our mini
And flow bridge.
wasn't a...
good, because
Our mini flow bridge was not a unique occurrence indeed. Ba-da-ba-bum. Oh.
wow, that's actually, what is that?
We should take a closer look.
Okay, so, there is something wrong looking on these islands. If anybody's played Pokemon Rumble, it might look a little familiar.
Any idea what's underneath our feet, Mrs. Geologist?
I'm a biologist.
Ha!
Isn't that the same thing?
No, it's not the
Biology,
same thing.
The living, geology, the rocks.
And what makes you think this is not living, pray tell?
You know what?
It
That's
looks like a dust
actually a good
deposition.
question.
Some kind of rust. And it looks like this kind of rust is particularly sensitive to flow.
Huh.
Look beneath your feet.
Oh.
Now, for
There's
anybody that's just
vegetation
joining us who might
It
not
was
be up to
probably
speed,
smothered.
flow
Good thing
is
we came
basically
this
like
way.
a power source that also connects bodies of celestial bodies in this universe. Their boots and gloves are basically powered by flow, along with their ships, and they took a bridge made of
That way.
flow
Look,
from
looks
their
like a
home
rusty
world to
Great.
get here.
We can bring that back to the nest to study it.
So now there's this rust substance that seems to dissipate under the flow when we fly over it with our hover boots. So in order to progress in the game, we are going to have to collect a bunch of
Another
rust.
flow bridge.
That's
Ooh.
great. It means there must be others.
Okay,
If we're
before
lucky,
we
they'll bring
take
us
that
back to
flow
the
bridge,
nest.
though, I am going to clear the rest of this islet.
Even the apple juice shrubs are completely covered.
I hope this one will yield some nice and juicy fruit to thank us.
So we got to get these bright spots to clear it, and there we go. This whole section's clear. Oh, there's some up there. You know, I think when I take an episode break, I'm going to go ahead and double check my settings.
That's it. That was the last one.
There we go. Islet is 100% cleared.
We're breathing a lot easier without all this rust.
Which, as we progress, the cleared islet will also make way for other things. Like I'll be able to fast travel and all that.
I thought it smelled good around here.
There we go. Now, if we can get back to our home base, that'll be a good stopping point for an episode break.
We should find the nest if we keep going north.
Explain to me how you know which way north is on this planet.
We should find the nest if we keep going straight ahead.
Thank you.
That's fair. That works. Ooh. Hey.
Come on. Don't be scared.
A big
Hey.
bug.
Oh. It's just a big old bug. It's kind of cute and well behaved. Like, it looks like a tick, but it behaves pretty passively.
U-turn. It doesn't work if you warn me after U-turn.
There we go. I was trying to find those bright spots. There we go. More apple dews. As apple dews are probably going to be a staple food source. And I do see a bridge up there, although I don't recall if that's the one I just came from. I get my bearings a little lost when I first enter these areas and start clearing the flow. Oh, this is interesting.
Deserted, not a desert. According to the archives, a colonization plan had been considered by the apiary.
Okay, so this place was supposed to be colonized?
But the planet was eventually classified as inhospitable.
Okay, but why was it inhospitable? High seismic activity?
High seismic activity?
I don't know. The file doesn't say anything about that.
I hope we don't have any more unpleasant surprises.
Yeah, more unpleasant surprises would certainly suck. Looks like some kind of a power plant or something, though. It's even got a little command console there, and it looks like it's powered on. Or at least like it could be. Oh, there we go. There's another bright spot. And
All clean.
There we go. All clear. Made it. All right, now which way is progress? Oh, you know what? Don't care. There's a rattle pepper here. All right, so I think that is the where I need to go. So around this way. Oh, there we go. Rattle pepper and apple dews.
Aren't we?
Oh no, not apple dews. Boba nuts.
What are they?
You've never heard of boba nuts?
Oh, I love
They're
boba
one of
nuts.
the most nutritious nuts. 25% carbohydrates, 50% protein, 75% lipids.
Great, but how does it
Great.
taste?
But how does it taste?
Didn't you hear what I said?
75% fat.
Of course it tastes great.
We almost missed this one.
Nothing else that I missed? Okay, nope. This isn't the same one I just came from, right? No? Okay. Take the bridge! On top of getting some, managing to get a little bit of rust right off the bat, too. Very helpful. Very helpful indeed.
We're here. We found the nest.
But in what state?
Oh, yeah, we found the nest, but, it has seen better days.
Whoa. Whoa,
Wow.
whoa, 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 whoa. There is no way this thing is
You
flying
is
again.
not having
Don't
it.
say that. You can make a rock fly with the right tools.
Well, maybe. But not this one. Both wings are wasted. The propellers were ripped off. And I'm not even done checking the inside.
We weren't really planning on leaving, were we? We don't really have another place to go anyway.
I'm tired. Why are we always so unlucky? Why are you laughing?
Hold on. We decide to escape the apiary, which apparently no one has managed to do before us. We punch in some coordinates really at random, only because some obscure document from Exanova vaguely attested to the existence of a habitable planet. By some kind of miracle, we cross the boundaries of the apiary without getting caught. We travel across space in a
So the
Class D
apiary
ship
is some
that
sort
totally
of
not designed for that.
totalitarian
And in
system.
spite of the fact that this is not all terrain, we land without breaking anything. We find food and flow on site, even though we hadn't really planned for it. Finally, we get hit with an earthquake, all right. But
That's a
we
good
get
point.
out of it unscathed.
Like,
The only real
we
consequence is
we
that
ended
the
up
nest
coming to
is a
this
little
world
bit busted.
with no idea if we would even
And
have
you
a
think
food
that we're
source. And it's
unlucky?
like, well, you know, we could have just
We are the luckiest people in the
starved.
universe.
Like, there could have been nothing
That's-
here.
That's one way to see it.
This planet is our chance to start a new life with our own rules, away from the apiary, from the matchmaker, and all that bloat. And I'd rather endure 1,000 earthquakes than risk being away from you.
Oh, well, that's just sweet.
What did you say this planet was called again?
Source.
Source. The beginning of something.
Seems like it.
All right. Oh, you know what? Before we head back in there, I do see some. I do see that our apple
here
juice
or
have
to go?
fruited.
To go.
Too bad.
Now I'm hungry.
I know, right?
All right, we were up here.
Did I just feel you pinching my butt in passing?
How could I possibly achieve that?
I'm taking the lead.
Yep. Okay. We got a couple of apple dews, so now it's time to go ahead and go home and survey the damage. How bad is it? How bad is it?
Whoa, what a mess. And now the nest is all akimbo.
Yeah.
This feels weird.
Our entire home is
Yeah,
crooked.
We'll need to find a way to correct that. But it can wait until tomorrow. I think we've had our share for the day. We deserve some time to relax. If you know what I mean.
You can do whatever you want, but I am going to bed.
Ah! You're just like, yeah, no, I ain't having none of it. Is there even any,
Come on, let's go to bed and I've had enough of this day.
Yeah, she like not even the energy for a conversation. It's just like, fuck it, I'm going to bed. Screw this shit.
You okay?
Oh, nightmare?
You? Wake up! It's okay. I'm here. That was just a nightmare. Everything's fine.
That wasn't a nightmare.
No?
Sure it was. Rest
No
easy.
nightmare?
No, I was awake. I could hear you. I just couldn't move or yell. I couldn't breathe. It was horrible.
Well, there's some psychological shit going on.
Yeah, I'm familiar with that.
For real?
It used to happen when I was a teenager.
Oh,
You
really?
feel something weighing on your stomach?
Yeah. On my chest. What was it?
I don't
Oh,
know.
okay. What
I used to call it the ball.
used to call it the
Because
ball?
sometimes
Okay,
it felt
the
like
ball.
a huge ball was crushing me.
Oh. No, that didn't happen to me.
I wouldn't wish it upon you. For me, it resolved itself when I left the foster home. For you, it may be related to the nest.
Okay,
But
that's fair.
I don't
That's
wanna leave the
reasonable.
nest.
Related to the nest.
That's
Okay.
not what I meant. You're stuck to the bed. The nest is stuck to the ground. There must be something in that. You've been
A
flying
little
in
bit
this
of dream
thing for
interpretation.
years.
Okay, not
I
dream,
bet
but
you're
the
upset to
psychological
see it in this
interpretation
condition.
going on here. It makes sense what Kay is
No
talking
kidding.
about.
Which means that if we fix up the nest, this'll all go away?
Could be. Worst case scenario, the nest will be fixed.
Okay, even if we don't fix your psychological
Yeah.
trauma, the fact
Well,
that,
I
you know,
hope we'll eventually
we
find the
fix
missing
our
parts then,
house
so I can get
can at
fixed
least
up too.
be dealt with. All right. And fortunately, you know, going to bed, taking care of things that does enrich the relationship, which that is how the level ups work. It's kind of like a relationship thing where when you level up. It's kind of neat how they
Alright.
make the dynamic
Now
that
we can
where
see a lot
instead
clearer.
of traditional experience
not
points
there
like an
yet, but
RPG,
That should
your
do the trick for
experience
now.
levels come
Now we
from
just need to
the
figure out
bond
how
of
to
the
level the
characters.
nest.
I do
The
appreciate that.
Tractoglobe is probably done charging. Let's bring it outside.
Do you think that will be enough to lift it?
I hope so. because I have no idea what else we can do.
That's fair. All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and take a short break while I go ahead and just stretch a minute. I'm going to give it a few minutes while I get up and stretch and just kind of get things moving along.